Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Saturday night, after a disappointing session on Wednesday, down in the Straits in the rain. Conditions can't be any more different today. It's been really nice, warm day. The walk here has definitely warmed me up again. And now I've got two baits in the water. So I've got my famous up and over on the universal match, and on the competition 4.5 I've got a Portsmouth loop rig with size 3/0 hooks. The bottom hook of that one's got a whole peeler and the top one's got a whole soft crab. Now the targets today are sharks, big toothless sharks, but there's a very good chance of a bass. There's always chance that there'll be dogs here, not that we want them. And there is an outside chance of a thornback ray. So the baits I have with me today, I've got soft crab, peeler crab, I've got hermit crab, and I've got about 3 or 4 razor clams as well. Could be a chance of a flounder here as well. But it's nice to be back out and not in the rain. Hope you're all doing well. And you've been managed to get out fishing and done better than me in the last session. Thanks to all of you guys who do contact in the comments. I wish you, the guys who are unable to get out, speedy recoveries, and that you managed to get out quite soon, or at least get out somewhere where it's not too far to walk and all that kind of thing. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a couple of other rigs ready, because if we do get a run of Hound, then it could just be mad. It could be mad. I know that the biggest hound that's been caught in the area this year has come from this area. So let's hope there's a few hounds around today. There was a few guys out on the cob when I was passing earlier through Valley. So I hope they know something that I didn't know and that there'll be hounds around. Right, os oes rhywbeth, iddo chi'n dol. Right guys, so nothing happening so far on those first casts. I've got my second rigs ready. Up and overs. For those of you not seen it before, we got there, we have the crab bait there. Oh, that's a hermit crab bait. I've got my clip down there, which is a Trident rotor clip, a 6-ounce lead grip lead from Dave Wally. I remember what the Lumi leads. And then what happens is that the line loops over the top there and back there, so you got a long snood. When it hits the bottom, unclips the rotor clip, and then everything just falls off, so you got nice long snoods just moving in the tide like that. Little bit of movement on the bait. I haven't got grip leads on these ones here. I can see that the line is moving from right to left at the moment. We're fishing a flood tide, or I'm fishing a flood tide. It is now 10 o'clock and high water is around about 20 past between 20 past and half past midnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the first ones in now, check the bait, see what crab activity's down there, and freshen the bait up. Could happen any time. This twilight zone, this witching hour, whatever you want to call it, it could just go off at any time. Ratchets are on, guys, because as you know, if a hound hits, it could run like mad. Anyway, let's get this first one in and see if there's anything happened to the bait. I think there's weed on this. I got a fish on. I got a fish on this, I'm pretty sure I have. Didn't see no bite, but I'm pretty sure I got a fish on. Weed doesn't pull back like that. And there's the first hound, guys. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, calm down. Push up, push up, push up. What have I done here now? Here we go, guys. Didn't even see a bite. Not a big fish, but anyway, it's the target species, and I seem to have managed to tangle my other one. So I'll just put this in the pool for a minute, and I'll show you a proper again in a minute now. Nothing special, not a big cast. 60, 70 yards, more than enough. I have a grip lead on this one. Whether I need a grip lead or something else, I'm not sure if I do. If not, I will change it to a plain again. Right guys, so here we go then. First fish of the session. Let's get the light on. Ah, that's a bit better. First fish of the session. A hound. Not the monster I want, but who knows? There might be one lurking in there. Let's get a quick photo and let's get her Get her sent back on her way, yeah. Get her sent back on her way. Then I'll bring the other one back. Nom ychydig. Right, let's see her go back. And away she goes. There she is, look. Wow. Boomf, hit the rock. And she's coming back this way. Have a look at that, guys. Look at that. That's beautiful. There you go. Back that way you go. Right, so that's a good start. This line's going all the way over there. What's going on here? Probably a whole load of weed on here as well. Yeah, there's weed on the line, I can see it. And there we go, guys. Second fish. So first cast on both rods, a hound. Again, not a massive fish. And there was so much weed on there. Again, I didn't see the bite. Caught on Limitless, Aberdeen's, 3Os. The only narrow gauge. Like that. Anyway, that's off. Let's put the rock down. Oh, gee. The hounds are here. Is there a big one here? This one's smaller than the last one, but still nice to get after a blank the other night. Let's get another bait out. Right, so first cast on both rods, a hound. Target species. Are there any big ones in there though? I need to get one over £10 to beat my PB, which is £9 something. Both of those fish have come on peeler crab. One on a female peeler and one on a male peeler. Don't know if you guys got any preference about if you catch more fish on male crab or peeler crab or female crab. Oh, I think that was a bite. Yeah, that's a bite. That was the one that's just gone back in. Fish on. Yeah, definitely fish on. Oh, it feels good. Take my time. And this time, I don't think I've got any weed on either. So I'm getting a proper bite. Oh, yes. Again, I don't think it's going to be a massive fish. Swimming towards me, I think. Unless it's gone off. Oh no, it's still there. It was swimming towards me. Oh, there he goes. Whoa! It's going on a run there now. just found some weed. And there we go. Hound number 3. Here we go, guys. Hound number 3, and this time I did see the bite and no weed on it, so I was able to experience the fight as is meant to be. Right in the side of the mouth with one of the limitless circle hooks, and that was on female crab as well. So there we go, another one, number 3 of the session. Right, nothing touching the hermit crab that I've got on the other one yet. So that's number 3 of the session. It's looking good. Right. I'm only using 3.0 Avenger hooks, and that one was a 2.0 circle. What a great start, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Just repeating the same rig because I haven't had a chance to bait the other ones that I had the first fish on. So anyway, here we go. So all the rigs are working so far. The up and overs and the loop rig. The soft crab came back pretty much untouched. Really do believe there's a chance of a big one here tonight. You may remember the last time I was out in Holyhead Bay here, I had hounds that night too, plus some combat rays. Well guys, that's quite a perfect start. So on the competition, this one here, 2 casts, 2 fish, and so far I've had 2 casts and 1 fish on the other one, but it's still in there. That was quite a tentative bite, that as well, that one I've seen there now. So they don't always run off, but I'm pretty sure if there's a big one, that will. Right, let's get these other rigs baited. Agos os rhywbeth, mi ddoi chi'n dod. Right guys, that long awaited review on the Universal match. I'll I'll take the time to do that this next week now while I'm on half term. And I'll get that out. And then I'll review the other rod as well. I think I've used that enough times now to know that it's a fantastic piece of kit. 2 hounds on that one again tonight now. And it doesn't blink. It's just fantastic. So all that remains to be seen is getting a double figure fish on it and see how that works. Enjoying my fishing, guys. Enjoying being out. It's half term next week. The plan was to go to Scotland with Kay and Kai and Nigel. Unfortunately, on Thursday in school, my tooth broke. So the only time that they can fix it is next Tuesday. So I'll be fishing locally. So anyway, I know Kay watches, Kai usually watches. So good luck, lads. I think Nigel watches every now and then as well. So good luck, lads, in Scotland. Hope everything goes well for you and they get what you want. And we can possibly do another trip later in the year. I think I've got another fish on, guys. Or it could be just another big lump of weed, actually. Or both. It's just weed. Yeah. Oh no, there's a fish as well. There you go. This one could be my double figure one. I think this one just could be that double figure one I'm looking for. Let's unclip here. Let's get another bait back in the water and I'll get you a look. That one slacklined me. Right, the loop rig going back out. Soft on the top, peeler on the bottom. Just in case there's a bar of silver around somewhere. Woo! Yes! Have a look at this one, guys. Now that one is I think, a double figure one. I'm going to put it in the bag now and I'm going to give it away. Right guys, as you can see, it's on 0. Fish is in the bag. Oh, there he goes. Yes, that's a new PB, guys. That's a new PB. It's going £12. 8. 12.5 pound. Get in. Yes, new PB Hound, £12.5. It's what I came here for, to try and beat my PB, and there we go. Yes, well happy with that. Right, I'm going to get a photograph and get it sent back. No chydig. Right, 12.5 pounder. What a beautiful fish. Big belly on her. Right, let's get it back. Hopefully, there could be an even bigger one. Get in. I think I may have another bite here, guys. I just pulled over a little bit and come back. Didn't go off on a run though. Right, fish on, and it could be another good one. Oh yes. Let's make sure that the drag's not too tight. Oh, this is a good fish. This is good. This is pulling better than all the others so far. Swimming towards me, I think. Oh, it's going on a run. It's taking line. This is on the Universal Max, this one, and it's got a good bend on it. I can see it. Not that big, is it? Oh, it is too. It's quite a big one. It's angry. Wow. And there we go. Another nice one. I'm not sure if it's as heavy as the last one, but give a good scrap, that one. Now I haven't got a bait in the water at all. Let's get this unhooked. beautifully hooked with a circle. Oh, they are. It's out. There we go. Another fine one. It's got a gash on the top of the head, that one. There we go. No, it's definitely not as heavy as the last one. We'll see what it is anyway. I reckon this one's around about £8. There we go, back on zero. Oh, it's a bit better than that. It's £9. £9.50 this time. There we go. £9.50. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Let's get it back. Brilliant, guys. Absolutely superb. Well, guys, this is turning into to be one of the best hound sessions I've had in a very, very long time. That's now on number 6 or even number 7. I can't remember now. Wow. Again, I don't know, about £8 again. What a beautiful fish. What a scrap that gave. Anyway, let's get it back. Normal chydig. That one hit me. I didn't get a chance to get the camera rolling on that one. Again, didn't scream off, but a very, very aggressive bite. And it was caught beautifully in the corner of the mouth with a circle hook again. I suppose I really should try the dongle again, seeing as they're here and hitting so hard. I may have one in the box. If I do, I might give it a try. I'd love to be able to say that I've caught a hound on the dongle. Everyone's talking about the dongle at the moment, aren't they? I haven't had much luck on mine. But anyway, that's the crab bait that's making the difference. Peeler. I am going to throw another hermit crab on the other rod in a minute now as well. I haven't been able to get back in since I had that double one. Well, I did get it back in on the Portsmouth loop rig, but for some strange reason, it came off. Just the rig itself. So the clip on my leader, I don't know, must have got loose or something, and so I'll change that now and get that one back out there with another Portsmouth loop rig. Look at that, guys. There we go. Right, let's get this back in and see if there's more. Hopefully I can get a better one than £12.50, but I'm so happy, seriously happy about that one. No. Right, guys, believe I may have another fish on. Don't think it's a very big one though. Oh, the weed's back again. There's a fish on. There's not a very big one. There was a bit of weed on there too. Oh, hang on. Pull it now. That's a small one. It's a small one. Hound and break or something like that. A slack line bite there now. Not fighting very well though. Is it a fish or is it just weed again? I'm saying this all night though, haven't I? Weed hanging on the line there. Right guys, another one. About the same size as they were in the beginning now. But I've somehow got a big knot in my line there, so I had to hand line this in. Right, I'll have to sort that out now before getting that out again. So that's what, 8 or 9 hounds now. Brilliant session guys. Right guys, so we're approaching high water in about 10-15 minutes. I've now got the dongle rig out. I'd really love to catch a fish on the dongle and start getting some confidence in it. Like the majority of the fish I've caught tonight have been on that top hook of the pennel, so there's no reason why not, yeah? Let's just hope there's a couple of big girls before I leave. So I'm going to fish it right up to high and maybe fish it I don't know, half an hour, 3/4 an hour down and then get home. But it's been a fantastic session. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Hope to bring you more sessions like this. And hopefully, sometime soon, a session with shark with teeth. Right, no chydig. Right guys, had one run off with a ratchet there now. Good fish on this, I think. Another fat one. That one just screamed off. in there. Here we go, guys. Another heavy fish. Wait, come here, come here. Don't, no, don't be silly. Come on. Come on, get fynd yn ôl munud. Just dangos i chdi'r cameras bia. Another heavy fish there, guys. Don't know. Could be another double, maybe. I will weigh it now. But there we go. This one just ran off on the ratchet. Right, let's get it in the bag. There we go. 0. So we've had a 12.8, a 9.8. Yeah, and that one's going 9.13. Nearly another double. Right, 9.13. Let's get in a photo and let's get it back. Brilliant session. Another fish on here now, guys. Started taking line there now. I do. Maybe the drag's a bit too loose. Feels like a decent fish, this. This reel's a nice reel as well, guys. Achios Air Loop 8. Oh, this feels like a good one. It's giving a good scrap there. I haven't seen this fish yet. It's being very deep. Pulling nicely. It's coming in backwards. Oh yeah, it's freed itself. It's only a baby. No, it's only a bevy. What happened there was that it got itself lassoed. So it was coming in backwards. So it must obviously felt a lot heavier. Right, let's try the dongle again. Fish still out there. Hey, there we go. Another shark. What a fantastic fish. Fights so hard, very aggressive. Right, let's get it back. No more chydig. Don't forget, guys, I do have that range of merchandise available. beanie hats, sun hats, hoodies, and I can get baseball caps done as well. So if you want anything, please drop me a message, and I'll and also payment through PayPal. I'll put the PayPal account in the description. So I need the payment because I need to then order from the supplier in Amlwch. What a fantastic session this one's turned out to be, guys. Like I said earlier, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a great deal. It helps the channel out. Right, let's get back to watching the rods. No chydig. Right, guys, this has been a fantastic session, but what I think I'll do now is I'll just put bait up for these two rigs I've got out here now, and then after that I think I'll call it a night. Been an amazing session. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Ow, this crab's got me. Not meant to be able to do that when you appeal it. Right, like I said, baiting up the last ones now. I've really enjoyed this. Still time to get that one really big one. No chydig. Right, guys. Is this a last cast fish? I think so. Might be some weed on here as well this time though as well, but weed doesn't pull back like what I just did there now. There we go. This one was on the soft crab. Beautifully hooked. With the circle again. Didn't get anything on the dongle. Gonna have to wait another session at least before I try that again and see if I can get a fish on the dongle. But this has got to be what? 11, 12 hounds now? Oh, this one's nicely hooked as well. Right in the scissors, as they say. I'm going to try and get off in a minute now, just before the rain starts. Rain's due around about 2:30, 3 o'clock. There we are. It's out. Not another big fish, but still very nice. Time to say good night, or even very early morning. I think the wind's starting to pick up as well, so it's time to pack up that rod and fish out the other bait on the other one. Right, rain's starting now, and I believe I may have a bite on the last one here now, and I'll be getting out of here. And the last cast on this rod as well. Yes, the small one. You know what's here now, don't you? I couldn't go a whole session, could I, without one of these blighters, dog. So anyway, it's time to say goodbye to this place now. Mr. Dogfish, that wasn't for you. Right. Let's get this unhooked. Let's get him sent back. It is a him as well. Right guys, so that is the end of the session. A thoroughly enjoyable session, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing those fish come out too. I don't know what time it is now. It's kind of, I don't know, pushing 2 o'clock probably. Yeah, it's 20 to 2, so it's definitely time to go home. Must have had about 12 hounds out of there tonight. The biggest one, like you've seen, was 12.5 pound. A new PP. Thrilled with that. Definitely be having to come back here again, looking for that PP to beat that again. Or there's other places too, obviously. Like I said, if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. You'd help us out a lot if you did. Don't forget, the merchandise is available. Yeah, just a fantastic session. Makes the going down to the beach and crabbing for a couple of hours well worth it. And only that one silly dog at the end. Thankfully there weren't too many of them to spoil the session in between the hounds. Right guys, so that is it for tonight. Thanks for sticking with me, and until the next time guys, keep your line.